Okay guys, Kasha Tim channel. Wanted to break down the Abomination of Desolation and let you guys get a clearer picture of what's going on here. First off, I want to read King James version of Daniel 9:27, excuse me. Get up here to where it's at. And he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week. And in the midst of the week he shall cause the sacrifice and the oblation to cease. Now, the sacrifice and oblation, I broke that down. I found an article, thanks to Dabu 7, and I wanted to show you guys what I've come up with here. So he shall cause the sacrifice and the oblation to cease, and for the overspreading of abominations he shall make it desolate, even unto the consummation that the determined shall be poured upon the desolate. Okay, now what I've done, I've went to Dabu 7. He's put up a video that there's been a report put out by the Vatican's Secretary of State. He is saying the Pope's visit, they're going to talk about Palestinian right to sovereign independent homeland. There are some articles on here that I think are, there's some stuff here that I think is pertinent to the Abomination of Desolation that I will point out here for you. Now, what I wanted to also let you guys keep in mind, that under the New Living Translation, it says the ruler will make a treaty with the people for a period of 1 set of 7, but after half this time he will put an end to the sacrifices and offerings, and as a climax to all his terrible deeds he will set up a sacrilegious object that causes desolation. Okay, now right here we've broke down oblation, and it says here in the dictionary, an offering or solemn offering or presentation to God. Okay, now solemn, the definition for that in Middle English is in the sense associated with religious rites. In the Latin it says, make sure I've got this here, customary, celebrated at a fixed date. And sacrifice, I wanted to break that down because I wanted to see what was said in the dictionary and see if I could find something that pertains to the abomination. And sacrifice says an act of slaughtering an animal or person, or, listen to this, surrendering a possession as an offering to God or a divine or supernatural figure. So it could be to either God or a supernatural figure. And then in quotations under that it said they offer sacrifices to the spirits. Okay, I want you to keep that in mind, because in a minute, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, I've rewrote Daniel 9:27 to let you guys get a better idea of what's being said with it here. But first I want you to see, I wanted you to see where I got this from on Dabu's video. Okay, now I'm going to go over to about 436 in the video, somewhere over here. Okay, now here it says that the Pope is going to come in and he's going to take over the religious sites. I apologize for the shaky video. At the top it says that it is going to be much more underhand plans than a straightforward handover. According to the information we have, the state will be allowing the church to conduct mass on the upper floor. Then, according to Jewish law, Jews will not be able to pray downstairs either, since the upper floor there will be idol worship up there by the Catholics. Jewish law forbids benefiting from anything. You know, Jesus came into the temple and threw out the money changers. That's one thing to kind of keep in mind, including a structure or shelter used for idol worship. Catholic effigies and other rituals fall under the Jewish legal definition of idol worship, meaning the establishment of a permanent Catholic place of prayer in the compound would effectively prevent Jews from conducting their own services in the entire building. A Catholic official confirmed the Vatican's intention to put those very plans into effect, telling the Salt Lake Tribune on Tuesday that the Vatican wants to hold 2 hours of Christian prayer every day in the early morning before visitors start to visit it. Okay, so this basically puts the Jews out of their holy place. Okay, now I wanted to go over here to what I've derived from the dictionary and let you guys see this. Okay, let me pull this up here where I can read it. King James Version defined, Daniel 9:27. And he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week. Getting the chills here, guys. This is deep stuff. And in the midst of the week he shall cause a surrendering of possession as an offering to a divine or supernatural figure as they offer sacrifices to the spirits. And the customary, celebrated, solemn offering presented to God will cease because of the Catholic effigies of idol worship that defile God's holy place, and that determined shall be poured upon the desolate. I spent a few minutes going through the definitions, and what I'm thinking is they're probably going to bring a statue in to worship, since they're going to have rights to the place. And once that's there, that defiles that place for the Jews. There will not be any Jews able to worship their true and living God there anymore, because the Catholics will have came in and brought in their idol worship, and they have put the Abomination of Desolation in place. So guys, just wanted to let you guys know this. We need to be in prayer. We need to get ready for the coming of Jesus Christ. It is at the door. A lot of people do not realize this, because as it says, it's going to be more underhanded plans than straightforward plans that you're going to know about. Satan is the most subtle beast in the field, and that's what he's doing. He's doing it subtly, and that's why the Lord said, do not be deceived in the last days, because he knew this was not going to be mainstream media. You need to open your eyes to what's going on. The Pope is setting up the Abomination of Desolation as we speak, and you need to realize this. I pray that if you do not know Jesus Christ, that you find him as soon as possible, because he is coming, and he is coming quickly. God bless.